Imagine this for a moment. If Marcus Aurelius had a modern credit card, he would likely toss it into the fire and say, "A debt you cannot control is just a chain." This man ruled the most powerful empire on earth. He commanded armies and wealth filled the capital. Yet what did he choose? Sleeping on hard floors, eating simple meals, reminding himself every day that everything, even power, is temporary. Now picture Marcus in a 21st century shopping mall. Advertisements are everywhere. Buy now, pay later signs are flashing. Temptations are on every corner. He would probably ask the one question we've all forgotten. Since when did freedom become so expensive? Today, financial chaos isn't an exception, it's the norm. Debt is common. Discipline feels outdated. Yet, 2,000 years ago, a Roman emperor wrote a personal survival guide, not for followers, not for popularity, but to keep his mind intact. That guide became Meditations, and it contains a way of thinking that is more relevant today than ever. Marcus was born into wealth. He had elite tutors, inherited riches, and a clear path to the throne. But instead of becoming a tyrant, he became a philosopher king. Influenced by the Stoics, he trained himself to expect challenges, accept loss, and detach from the illusion of control. He lived through wars, plagues, betrayal, and economic decline. Yet his writing remains calm, focused, and clear. His goal wasn't comfort, it was mental freedom. At the height of Rome's wealth, when exotic luxuries filled the streets, Marcus chose simplicity. He warned against excess because he understood that pleasure creates dependency. A lack of discomfort weakens the soul. It's no surprise that Stoicism is making a comeback today. People sense the instability in the system. But there's a problem. We cherry-pick Stoic quotes for social media, while forgetting the very trap Marcus guarded himself against, a trap that is much more aggressive now. Today, the system is not just chaotic. It's designed to keep you financially and emotionally unsteady. Personal debt is at an all-time high. Credit card interest rates exceed 20%. Financial literacy is at rock bottom. Every digital platform pushes you towards spending, comparison, and cravings. The result? A society that looks wealthy but lives paycheck to paycheck. A generation feeling anxious and unstable. An economy fueled not by value, but by exploiting emotional vulnerability. This is where Stoicism becomes revolutionary. Not because it suppresses feelings, but because it refuses to let feelings dictate your financial choices. Stoics taught that we cannot control events, plagues, markets, wars, but we can control our reactions. Marcus reminded himself daily that loss, poverty, and death are natural. He understood that desire leads to suffering. He knew that self-control forms the foundation of freedom. These ideas weren't just poetic. They were tools. They served as armor against chaos. Now imagine applying that mindset to your finances. Approach your money the way Marcus approached power. Avoid chasing status symbols. Don't panic during market downturns. Skip compulsive upgrades just because your phone carrier recommends them. Understand that financial freedom doesn't come from having more, it comes from needing less. This mindset goes beyond minimalism. It threatens the modern economy. If enough people stop over-consuming, the system could break. Our economy relies on credit, consumption, and endless desires. The idea of enough is a threat to it. Restraint is unprofitable. Yet restraint is exactly what Marcus practiced. Luxury wasn't a reward, it was a test. He believed comfort weakens people, entitlement erodes the soul, and true wealth is what can't be taken from you. Nowadays, many define wealth by what they own: houses, cars, bank balances. Marcus would call that an illusion. He'd say, real wealth is the calm you maintain when those belongings are gone. That calm is rare today. One interest rate hike can disrupt family budgets. One stock chart can create widespread panic. One scroll through social media can convince you that you're failing unless you buy something. We are not just financially overextended, we are emotionally exposed. We treat abundance as normal and discomfort as a problem. But for the Stoics, discomfort was a form of training. Marcus practiced voluntary hardship, hard beds, skipping meals, because he understood that the enemy wasn't suffering. The enemy was dependency, on praise, on comfort, on results, on consumption. Now apply that to your money. Instead of reacting to market fluctuations, prepare for them. Build cash reserves. Cut unnecessary expenses. Let go of the obsession with more. Measure success not by net worth, but by inner steadiness. This is Stoic finance, and it may be the only approach to finance that survives in a chaotic world. Look around. Inflation is back. Governments are drowning in debt. Central banks are stuck. Print more and risk collapse. Print less and trigger a recession. Most people have no savings, no safety net, no clarity. If Marcus lived today, he wouldn't wait for a bailout. He wouldn't blame the system, even if it was broken. He would focus on the only thing within his control: his mind, his habits, and his expectations. And that's where your power begins too. You don't have to be a financial expert to find freedom. You need clarity. What do you actually need? What are you afraid of losing, and why? What are you pursuing, and is it even yours? Most people never ask these questions. They just play the game given to them, and the system benefits from that. But you're here because you sense something is off. You see that the numbers don't add up. You realize that the version of success you were sold helps everyone except you. Perhaps what you need isn't another app, another hustle, another guru shouting about investments. Maybe you need ancient wisdom, quiet, sharp, and steady. So when the markets panic, breathe. When prices rise, simplify. When your feed tells you to buy, decline. And when fear urges you to react, don't. Because financial freedom isn't about how much you earn. It's about what you hold on to inside. Marcus Aurelius never had a credit card, but he understood the cost of being ruled by desire and the reward of mastering it. That is real wealth. That is true freedom. And that is how you navigate chaos, whether ancient or modern. If this perspective resonated with you, consider subscribing. History doesn't lie. You just need to know where to look.